Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Hold on now. Wait a minute, fellas. Wait a minute. I think it goes something like this. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Cause every time I turn around, there's something trying to keep me down. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Whoa, can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. When I look up, don't you know, burdens knocking at my door. So won't you come and take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Oh, come and take these burdens off of me. Off of me. Somebody come and take these burdens off of me. Off of me. Soon as I get up off the ground, my burdens knock me right back down. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Somebody take these burdens off of me, off of me. Somebody take these burdens off of me, off of me. Somebody take these burdens off of me, off of me. Well, off of me, off of me. Oh, off of me, off of me. Well, off of me, off of me. Get them off of me, off of me. Come and break the chain. Come and break the chain. Get it off of me. Get it off of me. I need somebody. I need somebody. I need somebody. I need somebody to get this burden. To get this burden. Can somebody take these burdens off of me?
Just in my rehearsal room. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Everybody hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Robert is coming home. He's coming home. Hold on, everybody hold on. Robert is coming again. He's coming home. Hold on, everybody hold on. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, no matter how it seems, God's got the final say. It doesn't matter how long it may seem, the end is what matters. God's got the final say. So hold on, everybody, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, oh, hold on, hold on, forever, hold on. The enemies may hate, they can tell all lies. No matter how long, the truth will prevail. They can rise up against all the fans that stand up for him. The end will justify, for God has the final say. Oh, no, 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 yo. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Robert is coming home. is coming back. So hold on, all fans, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Help is on its way. Heaven is down here. Hold on, all fans, hold on. God is here, taking it over. Hold on, everybody, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Hey guys, hey guys. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hi everybody. I got a chance to rest a little bit. Somebody with a big mouth woke me up, but we won't say who it is, okay? Shh, mom's the word. We won't tell who opened up their mouth. We're not gonna tell. We're not gonna tell who woke me up. We won't tell. Shh. Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. I got some rest and I had to put some music on because I had to go freshen up my breath because I didn't want you guys to smell the breath. So I had to put an extra long introduction so I could, brush my teeth and put some mouthwash because I went back to sleep and, I don't want to have that stinking morning breath. You smell it? Let me stop. You smell it? I have to come in with a little humor, to lighten up the mood up in here, because you guys are too serious. Lighten up. Come on now. Lighten up. Victory's right around the corner, y'all. Victory's right around the corner. But I want to give a shout out to the person who sent this to me. Shout out to you. I have some awesome people who behind the scene, I can ask for something and boom, they make it magically appear. Pooh, pew, 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 pew. Let's see, I got my unmute R. Kelly shirt on. Okay. I've been representing the last couple of days. I got so many R. Kelly shirts, it's ridiculous, y'all. I can wear it for 2 weeks. 2 weeks I can wear a t-shirt that has something to do with R. Kelly. 2 weeks. And this is all from these 3 years of fighting, 3 years of supporting, 3 years of believing, and the t-shirts tells it all. I told you the other day I had on an orange one, and someone who knew one of the people in Robert's camp came to me and said something. Maybe I get somebody else to come to me with this shirt on here this morning. But anyway, all right, enough small talk. You guys are here to hear what we have. Well, remember, there has been a couple of back and forth going on with the government and with Robert's defense team. Jennifer put in a motion regarding to getting the information from the investigation with Tasha K, getting the email address, and how does it affect this particular case and the case that happened. Well, I'm going to try to give you guys some linking into how they into act. Okay. Number one, with the New York case, we know for a fact originally that Azriel was put in the indictment, but she was put in there not as a star witness. She was there because, I believe the parents, was making a lot of noise and they put it in there. But they weren't getting any corroboration from her. And she was like, even in her interview, they talked about them coming to them by the elevator, and then you heard her even mention in her Instagram, no, not Instagram, her Snapchat, that the government was the smart ones, and she was not having it and all that. But she was persuaded. She was influenced. She was, what's another word for influence? She was tampered with, and what else? No, she wasn't tampered because at the time she wasn't a government witness. She became a government witness afterwards, after people. I'm not using any names. I'm just not using any names because folks been coming and attacking and coming after folks. So I'm just going to say people. We're going to use the word people, right? People got into her ears and persuaded her because she was scorned. She was asking to be kept on the list, and it was time for Joycelyn to be moved into the list, and all that, the visitation list, and she don't want to be moved. She was coerced. That's it, Shannon. Coerced. That's it. Coerced. She was coerced. Okay. Thank you, Shannon. Brownie point for Shannon today, y'all. She's not on my doo-doo list. Okay. She was coerced, and one of the things that the government came back to saying that this doesn't have anything to do with this case. What happened with the email had nothing to do with this case. But I beg to differ, because some part of the email information had to do with this case, especially when they gave information about Rashonda Lansfair putting money on the books. That's how. And they have been like, with you remember with the BB, Boss Baby, all that persuasion and all this kind of stuff. I'm going to share with you, I'm just going to give you guys information, and you make a decision on how you want to take this information. Okay? You make a decision on how you want to make decisions. Shout out to the person that got me the proof that I needed to show the connection with those email release and this particular case, the Chicago case. Because remember, Lansfair is the star witness. It seems like the email had to do with both star witnesses. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? It's kind of interesting. But okay, without further ado, I'm going to play, and I got to put on my hold on. Thank you, Black Beauty. I have to put on my copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Well, I'm going to be commenting. I am going to give you news reporting, and I'm going to get your mind to start thinking. And that's a form of teaching, right? Okay. Because my dream was to be a teacher. So since I didn't become a teacher there, I can be a teacher on YouTube. Hello. All right. All right, here we go. Shout out again to the person that sent me this, and I appreciate you, girl. I appreciate you so much. You are the bomb, diggity, diggity, diggity bomb. Okay. We're gonna play Tasha K's admittance of her having. I'm gonna play because the other day I had one, but this is the one that pinpoint exactly how this played in the two cases. Boom. All right, let's go. I think I'm going to play the one that has to do with the New York case right now. Okay, here we go. Listen carefully. Screen record, whatever you need to do. This is fair act use, okay?
To laugh at this situation, but I'm so glad I did not go in on Azriel simply because, the only reason I was going to go in on her was because I saw that she was getting real cocky on social media. And I'm like, I know you left. You're claiming that you still love him, but why are you cussing out your followers, trying to beat it down our throats that he's the king of, R&B and that you love him? And I'm like, have you not seen what we've been trying to show you, that you've been brainwashed? But once she watched that documentary and she read the emails that I sent over to her, that he was sending to Joycelyn, telling Joycelyn the same thing, to laugh at this situation, but I'm so glad I did not go in on Azriel simply because, the only reason I was going to go in on her was because I saw that she was getting real cocky on social media. And I'm like, I know you left. You're claiming that you still love him, but why are you cussing out your followers, trying to beat it down our throats that he's the king of, R&B and that you love him? And I'm like, have you not seen what we've been trying to show you, that you've been brainwashed? But once she watched that documentary and she read the emails that I sent over to
She read the email that I sent over to her. Ooh, child. Exactly.
Her, that he was sending to Joycelyn, telling Joycelyn the same thing.
Okay. Bam. Now, that is for the New York case. Now, I have another video, and I have another part of that same video for the Illinois case, how that part plays in it. Let's listen, y'all. This one's very short, but we're going to say, because remember, the government claims that the leaked email has nothing to do with the case, and there's no, well, we're going to give them some hits on this one. Okay, y'all ready? Here we go.
Real quick. Why is this not coming up? Still not there. I can actually tell you that R. Kelly has about $6,000 on his books right now. Okay, Azriel put mostly all of that on his books, and so did the young woman that was in his first sex tape.
Bam!
Her name is on the books as well.
Did y'all hear that? Did you guys hear that? Let me rewind it back and take notes. Record, screen record, do whatever you need to do to show you that there is a match in this case, the Illinois case. Because remember, they claim that it had nothing to do with this case. Didn't they say that? They said it had nothing to do with this case. But she just showed a connection just now. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. All right. Talk less, listen more. We have 2 ears, right? Listen carefully.
Real quick. Why is this not coming up? Still not there. I can actually tell you that R. Kelly has about $6,000 on his books right now. Okay, Azriel put mostly all of that on his books, and so did the young woman that was in his first sex tape. Her name is on the books as well. Hold on real quick. Yeah. quick. Why is this not coming?
One more time.
Still not there.
So the government.
I can actually tell you that.
So the government lied again. The government lied again. It does have something to do with the current case that's coming about. It does. There is connection. There is connection. And I know I'm not a lawyer, and I don't know the criminal procedures or criminal process, but to me, it's like a Brady thing, and it gives motive. It gives inconsistency. It gives a lot of thing that doesn't match. So it does benefit Mr. Kelly. To me, I mean, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not. But to me, if the videos and the information that Tasha K has to do with the two star witnesses, guys, because that was what they said in the paper, that had nothing to do with this particular case. That's what they said. But you just heard Tasha K says in her getting information, did the judge deny the motion? No. The judge did not deny the motion yet. Pending, it's still pending the jail record. Not sure if we know it yet or not. No, Lynette, no, the judge hasn't ruled. But this is direct information that it has to do with this current case as well. It has to do with New York. New York, they persuaded Azriel. You know for a fact, guys, the way Azriel, we have the Snapchat, how she was gung-ho. You saw her at the courthouse supporting R. Kelly. Then all of a sudden she did a 360. Even when she got to the stand, she couldn't even say his name. She says, the defendant, and then her what do you call it, Snapchat, she was like, oh, that's my man, Robert effing Kelly. You know, remember what she was saying, all that? Y'all, I don't want to go back and play that, but go back to my old videos. You'll see that record her saying that in her Snapchat. So both cases have been tainted by Tasha K's information. Both cases. There's tampering on both cases. With the government saying what they said has nothing to do with this case. I just heard her say that Rashonda Lansfair, she didn't say the name, but she said the one that was in. Let me play it again. Hold on, y'all.
R. Kelly has about $6,000 on his books right now. Okay, Azriel put mostly all of that on his books, and so did the young woman that was in his first sex tape. Her name is on the books as well. Hold on real quick. Yeah, real quick. Why is this not
playing it again, y'all? Because sometimes you have to play it over and over and over so you can hear. Playing it again. And again, y'all, this is for information purposes. This is for criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, all of the above. I don't have any scholarship, so I don't have nothing to do with scholarship. But it's educational, you know. And shout out to the person that gave it to me. Man, you guys rock. When I tell you rock, I say, I asked for something and boom, y'all give it to me. But I'm going to give you some more, like, you know, Tasha K has been milking Robert Kelly's name for the longest, for the last 3 years. She's been milking, and she even talked about it in Cardi B case. Because, you know, guys, I was at Cardi B case, and she was mentioning how it wasn't Cardi B that gave her the jump in her membership subscriber. It was R. Kelly. She kept driving in R. Kelly. She was the most voiceful and most biggest opposition to R. Kelly, who helped push through the social media the negativity and the information that was secured information, privilege, not even privilege, private information of Mr. Kelly. She was putting it out there. Okay. So, and it does tamper with both cases. I'm not an attorney, but I'm going by common sense. This is what we use, and most laws is based on common sense. Yes, Larry. Yep. Common sense telling us here that this woman's information that BOP got from Robert, and they're all inside his thing, does have to do, no, do have to do with the two cases, okay? Does, do, whatever. My English is just messed up right now. But it has to do with both cases. The information that was leaked, that was sold, or whatever it was done, was given to Tasha K. Tasha K made it available, persuaded the jurors, some form. I guarantee you a juror watches Tasha K because she's one of the bigger bloggers, right? So they made sure they gave the information to a big blogger, not someone small like this channel, but somebody big that information can get out, And social media is the way for things to disseminate and the things to go spread. This is like the ground root of information being spread. Okay? All right, here we go. We're going to play it again.
Still not there. I can actually tell you that R. Kelly has about $6,000 on his books right now. Okay, Azriel put mostly all of that on his books, and so did the young woman.
Hold on. You notice how she matching both of them. She's talking about Azriel and she talked about Roshana. The two. In one video right here, she talks about the two star witnesses in both cases. One is for one case and the other. Both cases has to do with what information that's being put out. I hear something. Nobody's home. It says, sounds like racketeering in Rico because people will pay to get information. 60 people that's recalled right there. Natasha Key is the middle of it. She pays someone or the security guard. Yeah. But remember, I'm just trying to tell you guys that it does have to do with this particular case because the government said it doesn't have anything to do with it. It does. Roshana Landsfair information of her putting money on Robert's book is in there. It's in there, y'all. Tasha K just said it. She read it. She saw the girl's name. The woman's name, not girl. Woman's name. So they played. It's all a game. And who they've been connected with? Angela Cruel. She manipulated everything. She was in contact with all these people. She used fake names. Boss Baby. Remember, guys? Y'all, come on. Wake up. And here's the thing. I'm going to tell y'all something. They're trying to distract us with other stuff, nonsense stuff, talking about DJ and talking about this. They're trying to distract you guys, and you guys are falling for the banana in the pipe. Y'all, I'm messing up all these little terminology, but banana in the tailpipe. Yeah, that's the way, right? They're trying to distract you. Put your emphasis and focus on stuff that doesn't have anything to do while we're here. That's what they're trying to do. That's what they're trying to do. Stop losing focus. You're all here for one purpose, and that purpose is to what? Let it be known of the tactic and the crooked means. Look at what happened in Chicago just recently. Jennifer, two of her most recent cases of police misconduct and things like that. That's what they've been doing. They're not getting people fair and square. They're not. They're using criminal tactic to get people, going into people's private information, all that kind of stuff, illegally. And they're trying to distract you. Guys, you got to stay focused. Seriously, you got to stay focused. Don't be moving from the left to right. We're here for one purpose. And that one purpose is to what? Help to vindicate Robert Sylvester Kelly. Wrongful conviction. We need to overturn that 30 years. That's what we're here for. We already know that they railroaded him. They railroaded him. Why do you have to go into his private email? Why do you have to persuade the young lady to change her mind about how she feels about him? People talk about, he abused her. Okay. let's say he did abuse. Let's say that. Let's say he did abuse her and abuse the other women, right? Abuse meaning slap them up a couple of times and stuff like that, right? Let's just say, let's say that's the crime he did. Is it a 30-year crime? Absolutely not. It is not a 30-year crime. In fact, he paid for that crime of that domestic violence. It's domestic violence if you want to say that. Okay. Now, you guys know I'm not into that sadist masochist type of sexual desire. I'm not into that. But there are people who do that. That sign into contract for that. And that's not criminal. That's an agreement that they have. Just because it's not our lifestyle does not mean that we have to sit there and judge and say it's a crime. It's not a crime. They do it on those porn sites and stuff, which I don't watch. But the most I would say that Mr. Kelly would be guilty of the most, maybe slapping her up or slapping one of them up. But here's the thing. He had good reason for some of those slaps. You don't steal from me and thinking you're going to get away with it. That was a good slap or whatever. Punch in the face, whatever. I'm not condoling violence. No, I'm not. But I'm just saying, there's a reason, there's a cause, and there's an effect to certain things. I'm just saying. Now, for him to get 30 years of lies, come on now. Y'all know there was never any evidence of anybody being chained in the basement. There's never any evidence of somebody having child pornography in the New York case. There was none of that. That was all adult women. And I'm so tired of you guys not researching and not going and get the information and the truth. You rather sit there and believe a lie because of the hate you have for him, because of his magnificent gift, that you will sit there and listen to the lies. Rumors. Just like there was been rumors of Michael Jackson sleeping in some incubator or whatever. Y'all believe that crap. Y'all rather believe negative and hateful thing on people because of number one, you're jealous. You're jealous. That's a green-eyed demon. That's why you hate him. Y'all want to be him. It's jealousy. All right? It's not a 30-year sentence in crime. If anything, I would say the biggest thing would be domestic violence. And the herpy thing, now, come on, y'all. You got to take responsibility. You're 19 years old. You don't protect yourself. First of all, you meet this man, because we read the transcript yesterday in regard to Lisa Van Allen. Who in the heck meet a man at his video shoot, and you have sex with him the same day? Where is your moral compass? Why would you have sex with the man that you just met? Oh, well, there are people who do that. Now, I'm not going to judge. Okay? I'm not going to judge because there are people who do that. One night stand. That's why they call them one night stand, because people do that. But why are we not holding individuals accountable for their actions? Why are we not holding parents accountable for their actions? Because everybody wants a payday. Everybody wants to use this man for a piggy bank, and that's the facts. Okay, the government don't want his the expert to come in, the doctor to come in, because they don't want to show that Mr. Kelly has a learning disability, has his cognitivity is lower than others and things like that. They don't want to bring that in because they know that Mr. Kelly, because of the trauma that he has experienced as a child, his mind is more of a playful person, someone that hasn't fully grown up. I had a fight with somebody about, somebody says, I'm not going to, I know we had an argument because I don't like negativity. I rather see it in a positive light. You know what I mean? So Mr. Kelly, you know how they say that women mature quicker than men, even though I am younger than him by a few months, but in maturity and responsibility and that type of thing, I'm way older than him. That's why he calls me Mama Sylvia. I took offense for it, but the truth is, he's playful, and I'm more structured. I'm more nurturing. That's what I am. I'm a nurturer, and every person that I have spoken to, I've listened to interviews, everyone says the same thing about Mr. Kelly. They said that he's very playful. He likes to joke. He's very easygoing, and he's even Azriel. Azriel, her mindset is a little bit more like adult. She hung around with older people, and I guess because she's the youngest, and well, her brothers and sisters were older, so her maturity level is higher than someone the same thing. They said the same thing about Aaliyah. She was very mature for her age. They said a lot. Now you have a man who's been traumatized, who's stuck at a particular age where his trauma started, and then you have women who are in his presence who are more mature. Age doesn't have to do with, maturity doesn't have to do with just age. It's by experience and by your upbringing. That's where maturity comes. It's never about age. That's why every case should be examined based on that individual. That's why they have mistake of an age defense now these days, because there are women, there are young girls who are more mature than the average girl, an average 13-year-old. You have another 13-year-old who was brought up in the household where they had to take care of their sibling. It's going to be more mature than somebody who lives in the household and they're the youngest of of 5 kids and they're 13. You get what I'm saying? You got a 13-year-old who is the oldest child, and the parent give them responsibility of taking care of their younger brother and sister. So every 13-year-old is not the same. And I'm not trying to justify any kind of action. No, absolutely not. Am I? No, I am not. All I am saying is the maturity level of individual is based on your experience. That is what I'm saying. If Mr. Kelly's experience is still of an age where he's young, youthful, totally, because I'm totally different. You put him and I together. He's older than me by 1 month, and I'm sitting saying, y'all say, oh, she's older than him because of my level of maturity. I'm a middle child, and I'm the oldest of my father's children, right? I'm more mature than somebody who's a middle child and the mama babied them, or they had some sort of trauma in their life, and it's all depend on the individual. That's all I'm saying. I'm not a doctor, but I am experienced with certain things like that because I'm state licensed. And I know what I'm talking about. I take classes about trauma and things like that. I've been taking classes for years and years and years and years because of my the work that I used to do. I don't do it anymore, but the work I used to do. And it teaches, it's a constant thing that, everybody's individually different. Why do I hear people? I don't like being in the house by myself. Every time the air condition stops and you hear the wind blow on the door, that's what I just heard just now. But and that's a fact, guys. That's a fact. So I'm upset that the government is trying to do all kind of tactics from Robert's defense to fight a good fight. Okay, they know they did wrong. They know they did some illegal tactic. They did some devious things to try to get Mr. Kelly. If he's guilty of something, just bring the evidence. Just bring the facts. Don't trick. I think the judge and Donnelly, I think she should go before Supreme Court and answer some question. How can someone have a fair trial and you not allow him evidence? Yeah, and then the other thing too, Larry, I want to spring about Ann Donnelly. I think she should have recruit herself from the case and remove herself from the case because her background is sexual assault prosecutor, right? So she was already biased. So she was going to be on the prosecution side from the beginning, from the get go. And you heard her when she was handing down the sentence. She said it didn't matter what anybody else was going to say. She was going to rule the way she was going to rule, period. That's what she said. Yeah, she should have excused herself. Thank you. Um, that's what she said, Larry. She was already biased, and judges are not supposed to be biased. It's supposed to be down the line. Let the evidence and the facts prove the case, and the case was not proven. And it has nothing to do with me being a supporter of R. Kelly. It has nothing to do with that. It's just the facts. It's just the facts. That's all it is to it. And I could care less what people think about me supporting Robert. They were not there. I can tell you because I am an eyewitness to the court proceedings. I did not want to get third party information. I wanted to be there to see exactly what was going on. And I'm telling you from firsthand information. I didn't hear it from John down the street or somebody went to court and no, I am telling you what I personally experienced and witnessed myself. I read transcript, I reenact the transcript and all of that. I'm just telling you firsthand information. I'm not making up anything. And do I have bias? Absolutely not. And I told y'all from the time I started this, I did not listen to R. Kelly music. I'm not a fan like that. No, I am an advocate of somebody who's being done wrong. I want to be there to help him. That's why. And folks be like, oh, no, she's just a minion. She's a beehive. No, I'm not a beehive. I know the way the justice system treat us, brown, black, people of other nationality. It's not fair. It's an old boy network. And we can't sit around and just let this stuff happen because we have a hatred for this man. You know? Everybody say, oh, he liked young girls and all this kind of stuff. But if this man has been trying his hardest through putting out posters or billboards in his concert, asking, verifying age to make sure their age is not. Somebody say he's not wrong. Their parents are wrong for sending kids to have sex with a man way older than them. But I don't believe that he did any of the things that exactly user. I don't know who you are, but it just says Facebook user. So who is this? I was about to say something. Y'all know how short-minded I am. I forget stuff. Never mind. Whatever it is, it's come back. I started reading what they put on here. But shout out to R. Adams because she's the one that brought it to my attention in regarding to the money that was being put on the book. Feel the glow. It is very crazy. Feel the glow. It is crazy. It is crazy. And we have allowed this to happen because of our hatred for this man. And everybody talking about, oh, she married Aaliyah. He married Aaliyah. I get tired of that defense or that justification for hating him. I get tired of that because you and I know both that if a parent approve of a relationship, approve of a marriage, and I'm not saying that the parents approve, I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that at all. But if a parent approve of a relationship with somebody underage, the law allows it. In certain state, the law allows it. Certain state they don't, but the southern states, like the one down here, they allow it. They allow it. And AW, I want to address that. AW said the marriage license was fake. Here's what I heard at the court when Nathan Edmond was not Nathan Edmond, Mr. Edmond was on the stand. What he said, right? He said that the both of them was there. They came dressed in athletic outfit, right? And he did perform the marriage, right? But he said that he did not take it or send it off to get authenticated or to get it officiated, whatever word he used. Don't remember exactly, but I can go back to that transcript part where he says that. And he also, it did not solidify, and she was able to get an annulment. You know, annulment, a person that gets an or marriage annulled, that means they never consummated the marriage, meaning authenticated. Thank you, y'all know I get tongue tied at me and my Haitian background. I'm gonna use that as an excuse, but anyway, here we go. I just forgot what I was about to say. See, I told you I gotta stop reading these messages because then I get off track. All right, let me go read what it says. He bow. So I said he's bow and they're sick. He want them give him medicine because he's not really feeling good. Please, somebody need to do something for real because I don't want nothing. God forbid, I'm not even putting that out there. Sylvia, tell you one question. Why not go after him? 2000. Guys, y'all, I have a hard time reading anyway. When y'all start doing ebonic posting, I have a problem with that. I don't understand it. Sorry, y'all. I don't understand it. I mean, I'm gonna blame myself, me and my non-reading self, but I can't understand some of the stuff y'all putting on here. I don't want to embarrass anybody, but I can't comprehend. Sorry. I can't comprehend. Okay, I'm gonna stop reading that stuff over there. Black Beauty, take care of it, please. Yeah, she said, Sylvia, don't look at the chat until we finish. Thank you, Black Beauty. She has to keep me in check, y'all, because I'm sorry. I just be like way off. Okay. What was I about to say? I forgot what I was about to say. Well, I just wanted to show you. But you know what? I got some more stuff to play for y'all. Hold on a second. This is still in the line of her getting the information. And okay, here we go.
His emails is too much. It's too fucking much, okay? But let me read another email. Hold on real quick. All right, so this was on 11/14. Joycelyn writes, Daddy, when you see somebody Friday, Zelle Friday, make sure you ask her about the Jeep keys because she has them with her. And how many days do you want me to stay at the hotel because I forgot to ask you? And please see if someone can pick up this letter from me as soon as possible that you trust. Just let me know, Daddy. The budget also has been dropped off as well. I love you so freaking much. Daddy, she can drop off the Jeep keys at the front desk. I'll grab them. I love you so freaking much. Daddy, do you need more money on your books? Please let me know. I freaking love you. Kiss. His emails is too much.
Hold on a second, y'all. There's more. Hold on.
I got her phone number. She changed her phone number. Because I was texting. I was like, yo, Joycelyn, you need to call your daddy. Your grandmother's sick. She changed her number, and I got that number too. I was like, hey, Joycelyn, no matter how many numbers you get, I'm going to keep texting your ass, okay? Call your nana. She's sick. So, yeah, that's what's going on with R. Kelly. Not Kelly, whatever his goddamn name is. R. Kelly. Nigga running shit from behind the scenes. And yes, he actually has fans because I'm looking at his books and how much money is being dropped off. He got fans that's donating him money, $20, $40. Hold on, let me get this up. Hold on. Let me see real quick. He got fans that's giving him money. What's the shit? Hold on. I wanna read this before we move on to the exclusive wine that me and the Neighborhood Talk are presenting with Ray J and Princess. Hold on. Okay. So, Western Union. I ain't gonna say the last name, but it's a fan. Rashawn.
See?
I got her phone number. She changed her phone number.
Okay. I'm gonna stop it. But tampering. Where is it at? Tampering, right there. All right, so hopefully you guys can share this information with people that you guys know, and there's always two sides to every story. You know that, right? Oh, three sides. Chat and Sylvia, my bad. What did you say? I apologize, sir. I could not find these videos initially yesterday, but somebody gave it to me. Perspective. I tell you, I got people everywhere. I got people everywhere. Shout out to the person that gave it to me. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I hope the people that needs to hear what I just played hear it and get it to the attorney as soon as possible. Because I don't want people like, oh, she talked to the attorney. No. The only time y'all ever see me talk to Jennifer was when I introduced myself on my video. Other than that, y'all, Sylvia don't call the attorney. Sylvia don't bother the attorney. Sylvia leave the attorney alone. Okay. Y'all can go through all my phone records. You'll never see me a phone call made to attorney. Go through all my emails. Only time I reply is when someone told on me with that money. Okay. So we stay in her lane. So we mind her business. So we bring the information to you. Okay. Because all those, you ain't gonna see me in no paperwork saying I contacted her. And even people lie. Okay, let me get back to some of these ops and the lies that they've been showing. They've been the ones pushing the narrative and giving all this kind of stuff. They having a fit about R. Kelly supporters bringing out information on the transcript and stuff like that. But they're not saying anything about the opposition, the ones that they utilize to get information from. Because we already know Angela Cruel was getting information from folks on the opposite side. Jim Derogatis, other people, I'm not mentioning no name, but they were using other people. But it's wrong for us to disseminate the information to people. It's wrong for us to do that, right? If they talk about people doxing folks, they've been doxing from day one, haven't they? My whole background's been doxed. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Get what I'm saying? They was trying to shut us down, trying to stop us from disseminating, giving the information out to the people. So they start making threats, all kinds of threats. And we got people who's supposed to be on R. Kelly's side here, working with the ops. I'm just saying. Trying to make distraction. Just saying. Trying to bring DJ as part of some crap, and DJ's not part of anything. And I'm just being honest. Putting Dubosky in indictments. And Dubosky ain't got nothing to do with it. You don't know Mr. Kelly like that. Neither do I. I met him, but I don't know him like that. I don't know the man. I don't know him. This thing here is how I end up meeting him. But to say I know him? No, I don't know him. I pray for him. I know him in the spiritual realms. I know he's my brother. I know that from what I experience, and I get it from God, discernment. I'm using those discernment that God gave me, and he gives me insight of certain things and understanding, knowledge, wisdom. But as far as me having or day to day. I've never had a meal with Mr. Kelly. Never. Don't even know what kind of, well, I do know what kind of food he likes by information, by other people saying certain things. I learned about him, but knowing him, no, I don't know him. I'm not going to even sit there. I'm not no mama. I'm not his mama. He might call me Mama Sylvia, but I'm not his mama. I'm not a relative. I'm not a cousin. I'm not a auntie. I'm not a sister. I'm not a cousin. I'm not any of it. I'm not. I'm just a person who's concerned about his well-being, who and can empathize with him, who can decipher some of the nonsense that's going on. Do I see him as a perfect person? Absolutely not. None of us are perfect. We are all imperfected individual, human beings. Is his sin greater than mine? Absolutely not. Because God holds all sin as a one. The only one that's worse is the blasphemy of the Holy Spirit. That's the only sin that is unforgivable. Everything else is forgiven. Because we all make mistakes in life. We all believe what we're doing is right in our own eyes at some point. Because that's why they have the word pride. Because pride tells you that what you're doing is right. You have the right to do it. And it's mostly because of your upbringing, your understanding of certain things. That's why a lot of you guys should take some courses in psychology and understanding the human mind and understanding human behavior. Because then you can understand why people do the things that they do. And I do a lot of studies of that. That's why I'm more forgiving of others, because everybody do things on how they perceive it. Doesn't make it wrong, doesn't make it right or indifferent. Like, I'm going to use example. I'm going to use you for example perspective. Perspective could say something, right? And based on my upbringing and my understanding, I may perceive it a way, but it's not her intention of what she's saying. But because of my understanding, my personal experience, I can only see it that way until I get a full understanding, having a discussion with her and asking her, what did you mean when you said this? And she will explain it to me on what she meant, because her delivery might be perceived differently based on my personal experience. Okay. And that's why a lot of us on this side say that the people who have been physically abused or some type of way, some trauma has been set in their lives, need to get help, because you're bound by that particular situation. You're bound, you're locked in, you're held hostage, and your forgiveness and forgiving others is extremely hard. That's why you can relate to those who says they're abused, which actuality, I'm talking about the R. Kelly case. In the actuality, they're not even abused. They saw an opportunity to make some money, to get in the presence of somebody who can get them some money. And what? They monopolized on it. They took advantage of it. And there were people in his camp who knew Mr. Kelly's weakness of loving women. And he loved all kinds of women, y'all, because you hear women saying that there were older women that he was involved with, younger women, and you know what I'm saying? So they knew his weakness is loving women. I've heard Demetrius in my conversation with Demetrius. Demetrius says, oh, the women could do no wrong to Rob, but he'll cuss a guy out in a second, but not the women. And half of those guys got really, really jealous because he would favor the women over the guys. And that made the guys furious. So what way to get them? Use the women. Put the wrong women in his presence. Lie to him. Act like I verified their ID. Set them up. And people say, oh, don't use the word set up. Well, plot it against them. Plot it against them. Am I blind that his preference is someone who's more youthful? I mean, someone who's petite? No, I'm not. That's his preference. But he made sure he set guidelines. If he was what these people saying that he's that P word, he would have never put these guidelines and these rules in making sure that they show ID, making sure that they're of age. He would never have done that if he was not trying to make sure he does not violate the law, that he does not cause, you understand? And these people keep saying all this craziness. And I'm like, the evidence, the proof is there. You heard people say he asked their ID. You heard the women say they lied about their age. You heard them say they gave fake IDs. So if he's all into that and trying to get somebody to as young, why in the world is he asking for ID? Why? Why is it that the parent has to get on the text message and lie about the ID? If he likes a 13, 14-year-old one, hey, whoa, let's go at it. Wouldn't you think he would have done that? No, he was trying to protect himself. And this is the thing I'm trying to get these people to understand. The hate for him is so bad that they'll just like believe in anything, you know? Y'all just hate him so bad that you're just willing to just like bypass all the criminal act, all the lying and all that just to get him. And that's very sad. That's very sad. And the only reason why you do it is because of his status, his money. You have something to gain out of it. And y'all talking about, oh, I'm not after his money and all that. He didn't give me anything. Then why were you around him? Why did you subject yourself waiting inside of a van waiting on him for hours and hours and hours and hours? No, because you were in the middle of somebody who was a superstar. You wanted to be there. You wanted to experience that. It didn't matter how many women that he told you he had. You made a conscious decision that you wanted to be there. I am so tired of the lying Lizette. I'm so tired of Javante lying. You made a choice. How in the world a 14-year-old could make a decision and stop going to school and her parents not say something about it? How? And they keep putting the blame on this man. He is not your father. He is not having authority over you. Why is it so easy for you to stop going to school to be part of his band, part of his dancing group? How? How? Where was your mother? Where was your father? But you want to put the blame on him. You know why? Because he's an avenue for you to make some money. How many of you guys have books out there monopolizing on his name? How many of you guys are out there making money on his name? Now one of you guys are giving the benefits back to him, putting it on his books, helping him pay for his attorneys. No, you're not doing that. You need to be accountable for your actions, period. You need to be accountable for your action. You're not 5, you're not 10, you're grown women monopolizing on this man's gift. Everybody wants a piece of Mr. Robert. Mr. Canick said the right thing, surviving off of R. Kelly, and that is what's been happening. Every news media surviving off of R. Kelly. Everybody got raises and recognition, book deals and movie deals, and you're using Mr. Kelly name because if it wasn't for his name, nobody would know who the heck you are. Nobody would even recognize any of you guys. And it's very, very sickening that people would just do this to this man. Let him live his life. Whatever amount of time God has for him on this earth, let him live it. Let him live it to the fullest. Stop doing the things that you're doing to him because you made the wrong decision, that you decided to go after somebody instead of going to get your own, tapping into your own gifting. It's really, really, really sad. And guys, stop being distracted by all this nonsense that's being put out on the social media to get you distracted. The trial is coming up on Monday, okay? You see all these nonsense coming out. People bring up all kind of nonsense. For what? Because to distract you. Because they know that we're going to be on the case. We're going to be there, bringing you facts. Stop getting sideswiped. Stay focused. Stay in your lane. Pay attention. Pay attention. Don't let this black man be drawn, taken away from us. Because somebody don't want him to own his things. People stealing from him. People taking from him. All right. I shared with you guys. Hopefully, you guys could go ahead and get that information, get that video, get that to somebody that it would help and help. There's help to get people to understand why you stand where you stand too. You know, because everybody has this one mindset, and they don't want to do the research. They don't want to study. They don't want to figure things out. They don't want to use a common sense. They don't want to use the wisdom that God has given to them. If something doesn't fit, if something doesn't feel right, that's God's discernment telling you that it's not right. It's not right. Figure out what the motive of that individual is. What's the motive? What is it that they have to gain from this? Why, Mr. Kelly? Why now? Research. Try to figure out what's happening. What will he be entitled to? Why is this such a fierce fight for him? And my people who knows me for years, you guys are on this channel and I know you're watching me. And y'all always ask me, do you believe he's innocent? And I'm going to tell you one wholeheartedly, yes. I believe Robert Sylvester Kelly is innocent of the crime that he was charged for. Now, if he was charged for domestic violence, even though I wasn't there, but it's a possibility that he might have slapped a couple of them once in a while. Yeah, he might have even hit her with a shoe. You know, I'm just being honest. But being guilty of sex trafficking and being guilty of Mannack and RICO, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And you guys know the reason why he started recording everything that he did is because Mike Tyson was accused of rape years ago. And there was no one to, it was his word against her word. And he was trying to say that this woman came to his house at that time of night and she wanted it and all this kind of stuff, right? And he didn't want to ever get caught up in like that. He wanted to show that he did not force anybody to do anything. These were willing participants. And that's the reason why he recorded himself. But people made it to something like very nasty, very horrible. He was trying to protect himself. And it's like if you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. That was the reason why he started recording. Not because he had a fetish to watching porn. No, he wanted to show that these were willing participants in these acts. That's what it was. But let me go ahead and all those who claim that Aaliyah was pregnant, she was never pregnant. There's no documentation of a pregnancy or any kind of abortion or nothing. She wasn't pregnant. So stop with the fake narrative, fake stories. All right, I'm going to play it again, y'all.
Real quick. Why is this not coming up? Still not there. I can actually tell you that R. Kelly has about $6,000 on his books right now. Okay, Azriel put mostly all of that on his books, and so did the young woman that was in his first sex tape. Her name is on the books as well. Hold on, real quick.
And that's from this case. Remember, Rashonda Lansfair is the star witness in this case. All right.
To laugh at this situation, but I'm so glad I did not go in on Azriel simply because, I mean, the only reason I was going to go in on her was because I saw that she was getting real cocky on social media. And I'm like, I know you left. You're claiming that you still love him, but why are you like, cussing out your followers, trying to beat it down our throats that he's the king of, R&B and that you love him? And I'm like, have you not seen what we've been trying to show you, that you've been brainwashed? But once she watched that documentary and she read the emails that I sent over to her, that he was sending to Joycelyn, telling Joycelyn the same thing.
So there it is. All right, guys, I am about to go. I got a lot of stuff that I still need to do in this household before I leave, because Sunday I'll be in Chicago. I hope you guys take heed and not get distracted, because stop swatting at gnats, okay? Stop swatting at gnats. All this extra stuff that they're doing, putting DJ and crap, that's gnats. Stop focusing. Get away from that stuff. They're trying to remove you from being focused on what's happening with Robert so you could be awoke, okay? Tell me, what does DJ's daughter putting something on her on Facebook have to do with this case? And then ask your question, why are they on his daughter's channel anyway? Ask that question. Then the other question is, why is the daughter putting something? She hasn't posted anything since 2016. And all of a sudden, June of this year, she posts 2 things. Come on, y'all. Use your thinking cap. Stop it. Use your thinking cap. Don't let these people bamboozle you, lead you astray. It's all a game. It's all a game. And they're playing it well. And you guys are being sucked in. You're being sucked into the game. They send information to the government. Do you think they're here with you guys on fighting the same fight? Wake up. Wake up, people. Wake up. And then y'all gonna sit there and believe a known YouTube liar? A known habitual YouTube liar. And you're gonna take that information. Stuff is not fitting right, y'all. It's not matching. Use your common sense, y'all. Use common sense. It's not matching. All of a sudden, DJ's daughter post something 2022. She hasn't posted in Facebook since 2016. And y'all going to gravitate to the nonsense without proof, this is just words on the internet. People can say whatever. Come on now. Y'all, wake up. Stop it. Stop. Stay focused. Like Far From Average just says, stay focused, people. Stay focused. Stay woke. Okay? Stay woke. There's a motive behind this. Okay? There's a reason why. They're trying to distract you. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Yeah, that's it. Don't fall for that banana in the tailpipe. Stop. Get away from that nonsense. So they're doing it for entertainment so that it could distract you. Pathological lying, also known as methylania. I don't know all that. Okay, you okay? No, okay. Now I should get ready to really show people how illiterate I am. I always give people commentary to talk about me. Oh, she can't read. You're right. But I get my point across. I do got a degree. Got 3 of them. Masters, undergrad. I knew how to read enough to get through those tests. I know it's about comprehension. Reading and comprehension. I was able to comprehend. I may have to take the words and dissect it a little bit, try to figure out what this. I am very good at dissecting the word, figure it out when I have the time. I just don't have the time right now because I don't want to have the time. I don't need to. I'm 55. I don't have to. Hey peeps, entirely too much going on. Illinois case. It should be tossed back in the. Oh, I was hoping that they would get it thrown out by Friday, y'all. Because I won't get all my money back if they don't throw it out by Friday. Yeah. We'll be trotting along down to the Illinois thing. Well, good people, I am so glad you guys are here. Please share this, especially the part where I played that recording from Tasha K's live. Tasha K is the one who was doing all that capping. Okay? And guys, you're here. I didn't use anybody's name that I wanted to keep out. I just gave you the characteristic of people, okay? I didn't give you names, okay? You guys figure out who I was talking about. Why are they trying so hard to win? Because let me tell you, Free the Glow, because they already know the New York case is going to be overturned. That's why. They know New York case is going to be overturned. It's going to be overturned. I gotta stretch. These chairs be that good for me. That's why I can't sit too long. TK needs to be subpoenaed. She's responsible for a lot of this mess. Sweet one, you are absolutely right on that one. Yep, you are absolutely right on that one. And you know what? Thank God I was able to go to Cardi B's trial. Thank God. Thank you, Lord. I was able to go and see and got the transcript of what they were saying and how Tasha K played and her part in R. Kelly's case. And it was like, yeah, Rosie's right. Please stay prayed up and everyone have a blessed day. All right, Rosie giving me the sign and get the heck off the live. That's her nice way of saying, get off the live, Sylvia. Okay, Rosie, I got you. All right, guys. You guys have a wonderful day. I'm not working as hard as I've been working the last couple of days. I'm taking some time off, so I'll be on. If anything comes up, let me see. Hold on. Let's see if anything came up on Paces, and I can bring it to you. And it did. Some stuff did come. Oh yeah, y'all. They just dropped something just now. Hold on. Let me tell you what they dropped. Hold on. They just dropped something at 12 something. I was knocked out when they dropped this. Hold on. Oh, they amended something and they correct something. Let's see what they amended. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Now, I put in my... I got to tell y'all a funny story. Yeah, they amended. They corrected and they amended response. Oh, wow. Okay. Exhibit correction. 23 page. Okay, let's see. Let's download all of it. Okay. This one's going to be $2.50. Download it. Begin. They downloaded and something just popped up, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Don't leave yet. Hold on. Hold up. There's stuff coming through, y'all. I'm going to share it with y'all. Let's see. What is this saying? Trial and error. Hey, honey. How are you doing? How you feeling? My condolences to you, sweetie pie. All right, let's see. Hold on, yeah. Hold on. It's downloading. Come on now. My computer's taking its time. It just don't feel like it says ratio time. All right, where are we downloading it? Okay, we downloaded it 167. Download. Okay, we're gonna open that one. Okay, government. They responding to the to McDavid. Okay, y'all ready to read this? Let's read this, y'all. Where my readers at? I need my reader. Reader. Save. I'm gonna save this. Save. Okay, close that out. I gotta go back up. Hold on, y'all. They put the wrong exhibit in there. And we're gonna save this. Save. You know what? I'm gonna let this thing read it. Y'all want? Okay, we're gonna let this thing read it since my readers are not around. We're gonna let this thing read it. Y'all ready to hear it? Read it. Hold on, y'all. It's getting itself started up. Set forth and below fully definition asked the court to authorize a fishing expedition in the matters of wide-ranging of DOJ policy and procedures governing the retention of data, an explanation for victims' nickname and toll rec. Man, okay, y'all. I think I better read it. Where am I? This thing taking too long to try to read it itself for me. Hold on, it's taking too long. It's taking too long to read it. Let's take a break. Okay, she told me to take a break. I'll come back to read this to you guys. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna read what the response to the government is. Okay, all right, I'll be back. Gotta listen to my folks because they know I'm tired. Hold on, I'll be back.